Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So first off, I just want to apologize for being MIA for the past few weeks. There's been a lot of news going on in and around the world of gaming, especially in regards to PlayStation, that just kind of had me wondering where we're headed in terms of not just in gaming in general, but for the future of this channel as well. Now, for those of you who may not been aware or haven't heard, is that Sony announced that starting January 2028, they will no longer be producing any more physical games for their future projects from then on. Now, that was a big blow to the gaming community, especially people who play on PlayStation, because it just started opening up all these doors. For instance, now, for some people, they didn't really see that as a big deal because they're like, oh, hey, I play digital all the time. It's not a big problem. Until, of course, the events that happened before that announcement where if you're somebody who buys movies off the PlayStation network and, who has them saved on their console, is that because of a licensing agreement that expired with Studio Canal, any of those films that fell under that, in that category, were deleted off the PlayStation network, which is like, fine, whatever, no big deal. The problem was, if you were somebody who had a film, say like Terminator 2 on your console, it's no longer there anymore. It is gone. You paid for that movie to keep it, but now it's gone. So that's got a lot of gamers, myself included, worried like, well, how is this going to be affecting us? How is this going to affect us as gamers? Is it going to be that if I buy a game at full price and then all of a sudden a licensing agreement or issue comes up, is that game going to be removed from my library? Am I going to be entitled to a refund? Those are just some of the many things. In regards to the movies, no, they were not going to get a refund because in the terms and conditions that they agreed to, they are not entitled to receive any compensation or refund. So that was a big blow right there. So that's what has so many people worried. On top of that, we just had what happened this weekend where pretty much the entire PlayStation network went down. People couldn't access their digital media, their games, none of that. So this is just highlighting and showing what the issue is with an all digital market. And then of course, to add insult to injury, we come to find out that the PlayStation Store is going to be going off permanently for the PS3, PS Vita, and PSP following year in 2027. So again, say we have some PSP games that we downloaded on our PS3 and when the system goes off, are those games going to be gone with us? So that's just all these things that people are worrying about. Now, I'm not going to dive too deep. I'm not going to dive at all into like the whole legality and sort of stuff like that. There are so many other channel people talking who know this stuff better than I do. I just want to address what that means for us on the channel. Now, the whole point of this channel was about, the whole reason with calling it a library is, it is an archive. It's about documenting and keeping tabs on all these amazing games that we have. And a lot of the games that we play on this channel, they're a mix and match of physical media and digital. So what it gives me as a creator is freedom to choose that, say, oh, I really want to play this game with you guys, but I don't have a physical copy of it, so let me see if I can get a digital one, and vice versa. So that's what it really does, is that I can interchange between them. Having an all digital one just kind of sets a problem, because say there's an older game, say for the PS1, that I really want to share with you guys, but I can't find it at all on any of the, I can't find it at all in the PlayStation Store. And then it could essentially just be lost, as there are, in fact, quite a few games that nobody can access anymore because they're either gone or it's not available anymore. So that is the issue that a lot of people have, because of course it also has to do with control, in that PlayStation can set up the price whatever they want, and because there's no one else to be able to fight it, because again, we could usually go to a retail store, go to GameStop, hopefully seeing if the prices are reduced, but because PlayStation will hold the price, they can set it to whatever they want. So as it is, I just do not see anything good with it. I know we haven't had any video stores. Those things have been out of business for years. But when you really look back into it, like again, when I'd be talking with some of my coworkers or whatnot, it just brings back a lot of things of what makes physical media important. The ability to, you know, when you were able to go to a store, rent a game for a few days, and then decide right there, you know, I really like this game. I think I'll buy the whole thing. That way I can finish it because I had so much fun playing it for these few days. Or when we were kids on the school, you know, on the playground with our friends, they, you know, would introduce us to games like, oh, hey, you know, I have this game at home. I think you would really like it. You should give it a try. That will be gone, you know. You know, I don't even know if kids still even do that to this day. Because again, it gave you an option to be like, I like this game, so I want to get it for myself. And that's what happened. We were introducing games. I mean, I don't think you can even rent games off the PlayStation Store. It's either you buy it in full or you just don't play it at all. So in terms of this channel, it's just got me thinking of like where exactly I stand with PlayStation, because this is a real blow to all of us and it's not something that I really stand for. So as it is, I think what I'll probably do is I will continue. I'll continue with Mirror's Edge. Since I dropped that first video, we'll get through that. But I might have to look into kind of like rebranding the channel, because I don't know, like hopefully we get some things coming from PlayStation that are better, but as of now, because they're just radio silent on all things, I'm not really liking or being able to have their name on my channel, so to speak. So as it is, I'm just gonna kind of like distance myself for a bit and try to pretty much do some deep thinking on where exactly I want to take the channel. But yeah, sorry again, didn't mean for this one to be a bit of a downer. I know hopefully we'll get things moving again. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update on where things stand. Again, I still want to be able to produce stuff for you. So as it is, this is just where I'm at right now. But anyway, thank you all for taking the time, and I will see you all in the next video.